welcome back to
Hello.
our second episode. What was it called? Ta-da! I can't remember what it was called.
I don't think we had a name for it.
No, we did.
Had a good suggestion, Venting in Vienna, because that was a venting podcast.
It was a podcast, yeah.
Yeah. We're getting our mineral water today. If you want to crack open a drink and join us, whilst we sit and chat.
Grab yourself a drink. Let's go.
Chill out.
Because we are coming to the end. I know this was originally sort of meant to be
one a week,
but I don't think it's realistic with everything else happening.
But also there wouldn't be that much to talk about either.
I don't know. The first one went for 40 minutes, and that was about 10 days in. So anyway,
we've taken it really slow this second half. I think.
I think so. I think we're very ambitious the first week.
Caught up with us.
Oh yeah.
Cheers. Oh. So we left off in Port Arthur. I think we did discuss that.
Yeah, I think we did. We were in Port Arthur for that first episode, and a lot has happened since.
We talked about the historic site, I believe.
I'm pretty sure we may have.
I think we did. Alright, so thankfully I wrote everything down. Port Arthur, we went down to Hobart, but along the way we stopped at Pirates Bay blowhole. The very underwhelming blowhole.
Oh, yeah.
And then the beautiful Fossil Bay Beach something lookout. That was stunning. That looked like a big blowhole.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I think I got photos.
That was
somewhere.
nice, yeah.
Which I still haven't edited.
No, all in time.
One day.
That's right. We also stopped on the side, and that's when you sang, You're Still the One.
Oh, yeah, far right.
And
that was a botch.
all those flies.
There were lots of flies that day.
But these
I made a couple of mistakes because of the flies, and then
these are very aggressive flies. They're horse flies, I believe, and they actually bite.
They bite like 3 little prongs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stings. It does sting. And
not nice.
We were hot and sweaty, so they were more attracted to that as well. Yeah, it was just one take, get out kind of thing.
Yeah, I would have liked to do it again, but
yeah,
especially just I did that cold, and yeah, just obviously didn't come out the way I wanted it. But
yeah,
oh well, doesn't matter.
That's okay. So we only spent one night in Hobart.
The first time.
Then
we went to Bruni.
Let's see. Didn't do anything. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that first night in Hobart was just chill. Really. And then we got up early the next morning to go catch the ferry to Bruny Island.
Bruny Island's an island south of Hobart, something like that. And yeah, you got to take a ferry. It's about 20 minutes, not long at all, and they start boarding people like 3 minutes before they take off, which was great. So you're not there waiting around like bananas.
I actually thought we were going to be waiting around for a while.
Yeah,
and, it's going to be
after
busy.
the Spirit of Tasmania.
Yeah, so this was really good. It was like very efficient, and they leave. It's 8:30. They leave 8:30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Hopping off the ferry. We drove straight to our first stop, which was the honey shop.
Yeah, Bruny Island that first day, because we got there early. It was, what time did we sort of get on the land there? Probably 9?
Yeah, about 9.
And then we did everything. Went to the honey place, went to, what else did we do? Chocolate place. We did...
the Neck Lookout.
So
that's this tiny little strip of land that's connecting the north and the south of Bruny Island together. Phenomenal, like, yeah, just awesome. We went for a swim.
Oh yeah, we did go for a
Adventure
swim.
Bay.
That was a hot day. Oh man.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that was a
and
hot
that
day.
water was spectacular. Although I think I may have seen...
It was good, but it was
stingray.
cold. Yeah, I think there was probably a stingray in the water.
Probably.
That's normal. Then we had a cute little Airbnb right by the water and a jetty.
First we went to the lighthouse.
Oh yeah, that was an adventure. Yes.
Climbed up a steep little hill.
Dan made it halfway because it was hot.
Not even halfway. I think we said I was 10 steps away from the actual lighthouse.
Yes, he made a majority of the way.
Made a majority of the
And then
way.
you
I'm
quit.
like, I'm done. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. Stinky. I want a shower. Yeah.
So then we went to the Airbnb.
Went to
Which
the Airbnb, yeah.
I had booked ages ago because it was Dan's birthday.
Well,
It was
that
for Dan's
yeah.
birthday.
That was meant to be for my birthday,
Yeah.
and then you surprised. We'll get to that. But yeah.
And then I did something else, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Airbnb was good to reset, relax.
So good.
Yes, and that vlog, so I think it was the third Tasmanian vlog. Yeah, it was a little bit of a lesser exciting one, I guess, than the first two. Just because, yeah, we sort of did less.
Mm.
Yeah. So the second day on Bruny Island, we just chilled out, really.
Mm.
We probably went to the grocery store, or convenience store, which was expensive, of course. Small island tax. But we just got a couple of things for dinner and then head back to the house. I think we did go to a raspberry farm. Oh yeah, we went to that cider place, which was nice. Beautiful cider. Wow.
Bruni Baker.
Oh yeah, I went to the Bruni Baker to get some bread. There's two little fridges that this guy comes in stocks with fresh sourdough and Anzac biscuits sometimes, and
Yeah.
we missed out on Anzac biscuits, but
that's
all right.
okay. Oh, good.
The
bread
sourdough's
was
good.
Phenomenal. Loved it.
So then, yeah, we spent 2 nights there in the Airbnb, and then on the third day
There you go. You went fishing.
Oh yeah, I did go fishing. Yeah, caught 4 squid.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing my linen pants
No.
now, but I did get black squid ink on my linen pants, which are not going to come out, so I need new linen pants. Anyway.
Just white out.
Yeah, I know. White spray paint.
I said to you, I'm like, if you get squid ink on your pants, you're cleaning it.
I went out there just not expecting to catch anything.
No.
I just like going fishing just for the
Peace.
serenity, the peace of it. It's just literally just put a line in and you just the water was just glass. It was like flat as.
The sunset was beautiful.
Sunset was beautiful. All these pink and purples in the sky, and then all of a sudden, I just got this thing on the other end of my line. I was like, oh, here we go. This is exciting.
You're in disbelief when you pulled it
I
up.
was like, just
Because usually
chilling out.
when we go fishing back at home, it's so busy
Yeah.
and loud. You don't catch anything, and if you do,
and that's why I don't expect to catch anything. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just
and if you do, you lose it or whatever. But so yeah, that was fun. You caught 4 of them that night.
Yep. Still got some in the freezer. Gonna give some to Dad. When we get back.
Yeah.
Then on the third day, we took the ferry back across to the mainland of Tasmania.
We didn't really do much that day.
No,
At Bruni, we pretty much saw it all on the first day when we got there.
We saw what we wanted to see. I mean,
Yeah.
we skipped some stuff, but we weren't too keen. We weren't too keen. It was actually a weird 3 days, wasn't it? First day we got there. You're drunk. First day we got there, it was hot, really hot, like beach weather. Second day was sort of moderate, I'd say. It was sort of like not t-shirt and shorts weather, but not like tracky and hoodie weather. So it was somewhere in between, and then it was cold on the third day. So we sort of we're like, no, it's just get to Hobart. Plus, I had a gig that night anyway.
You did, yeah. So we wanted to just get back.
So we wanted to go there. We wanted to chill out. So in Hobart for 4 nights, we had a ensuite powered site, which was great. To make things a little easier, more comfortable for my work that week. Of course, I was working. I was gigging. It's weird to call it work, but because I enjoy it. But it was, I guess, work. And yeah, this Irish pub had me for 4 nights, so that was good. It was good fun.
Before we get into that, the first thing we did in Hobart was Mount Wellington.
Oh yeah, Mount Wellington was epic.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we did do that.
We
yeah.
did do that. So
yeah.
that's
Did that early, yeah.
this humongous mountaintop that just you feel like you're literally on top of the world. It's
Over
insane.
1,270 meters above sea level. Huge.
We were going
Huge.
up the mountain, or whatever it is. Is it a mountain?
Yeah, it's a mountain.
We're going up the mountain, and our ears were like blocking, and our water bottle, because it's got this little flip thing here. We went to go open it, and water just
Literally on the dash.
Yeah.
It just went everywhere.
just went splashed everywhere.
Yep.
So that was funny. There was all these massive radiation towers and warning signs like your car may not start, your car's battery may drain.
Yeah, due to the radiation.
Due to the radiation.
The EMFs.
And I'm like, oh my god, I need to get out of here.
We were fine.
We were fine. We were there for what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Something
if
like that. And
There wasn't much to see up there. It was just a scenic lookout.
Yeah.
And then everybody fighting for the top of the top. And it was
Yeah.
just like, whatever, you guys can have it.
We're high enough, we can see
I'm not.
everything.
What was it, like half a metre taller than where we were.
Yeah.
Like, and nobody could get on that platform. It was just,
No.
people were just chilling on there all day.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, that was good. It was good fun.
Now your gigs.
Yeah.
Good.
Gigs were good.
I'll let you take control of that.
Very mixed crowds, all in the one Irish pub. It was very mixed crowds. Look, big shout out to Irish Murphys for their passion for live music. It was good. Irish Murphys in Hobart. They did also offer me more gigs when I come back to Hobart, if I come back to Hobart. Which might actually happen next year because I've had a few places ask me to come back next year, so that'll be fun. Anyway, the Wednesday night was sort of a quiet crowd. Being a Wednesday night, I sort of didn't expect much anyway. Wednesdays are never really busy. Thursday night was a rowdy crowd. It was a really good, fun, rowdy crowd. They sang along and
They were awesome.
yeah, I did an extra half-hour set as well. Of course, I got paid for it, but the manager sort of asked me, "Could you do another half hour?" It's pretty busy still.
Rocking.
All
So
right,
what happened
fine.
was we got there and it was pretty busy. As you know, all the tables were full. All that was available was like this long bar stool area, and there was 8 chairs. So I took up one, obviously, and then I had this lady come up to me. She goes, "Oh, is it okay if we sit here? You know, we won't interrupt you. You know, we just really want to listen to the live music." And so I'm like, "Yeah, of course, please sit down." So she came along with her friends and her husband as well. And then I'm like, "Oh, you know, I'm sorry, I've taken this big table, but I just want to see this is my husband playing. I just want to see him playing." And that was it. She's like, "Oh my god, that's your husband!" And then she was telling all her friends, "That's her husband!" And they were just such a lovely bunch of people. They're from Adelaide. They're from South Australia. Yeah, it was beautiful people, really beautiful people. Got their details because they're really passionate sailors, so they put on like these sailing events or festival kind of things, and they like to get live musicians to come play. So I think they've already got ones for this year or the next one, the next festival.
Yeah, this year.
Thank you.
I think it's like April though.
Something like that. But she's like, keep in contact with me and maybe we can tee something up for the next one for you to play.
So more gigs in South Australia. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be fun. So Thursday was a great night. Loved it.
Honestly, at the moment, it looks like we might be on the road for like 2 years. Hope your mum's not listening.
First year's sightseeing, second year's work.
Maybe. You never know.
Getting the dates.
Never know.
Contact details.
As I
No.
said, I've had a fair few people ask me to come back to Tassie, so it's on the cards for next February. I guess we'll see later in the year, maybe at about July, August, to see if how much we can tee up. and if it's worth our while. Because it is, look, it's expensive to get here on the ferry, and I will need this van, or if not, an upgraded van. Dan wants an upgraded van, but we'll see
I
how we
just
go.
want to be able to stand up.
I know, but
Yeah.
anyway.
I've got a permanent spot right there at the entrance. Dan's... that thing. Dan's knocker.
Oh dear. I've been fine. Yeah.
That's great. I'm happy for
I'm
you.
used
I
to it.
haven't.
Oh.
I've got a little bump on my head.
No, you don't. Stop being
Called
dramatic.
Vienna.
Stop being dramatic.
Yeah, I'm not cute with it.
Vienna's bump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyway, that's that's a long way away. So well, we say that, but we're already coming to the end of our month here in Tassie. So we'll answer that question later. Actually, the one that had just popped into my head was 1 month enough in Tassie. But let's try and remember that.
Yeah.
So we're in Hobart. Yeah, so the Friday night and Saturday night, however, they were snobby people in the crowd. I hate to say it, but it happens.
One person literally approached Dom as he was setting up and was like, "Are you going to be loud?"
Yeah, and I was so close to saying, "Listen, lady, this is
my job."
This is my job." And didn't appreciate the question.
Mm-hmm.
You know. There's the whole pub, by the way. I took up a third of the pub,
Not
essentially. It was maybe a third or a quarter. There was another room to the side with actually the main bar area pub. And then there was outside as well. And yeah, she could have moved. But anyway, doesn't matter. Whatever. It is what it is. People just are very insensitive to live musicians. Almost treat us like... Yeah, we're not people, but anyway. Another story for another day, I guess. Anyway, Hobart was okay. Wouldn't really visit again unless I get gigs. Unless I get more gigs. On the Sunday, we then left for Mount Field, is that right?
Whoa, slow down. I have notes here.
Oh, you go for it then.
I have notes.
Let me sip my...
Right.
Let me sip my water.
So, on the Thursday, this was a bad morning for me. Do you remember why? I'll tell you. I did 2 loads of washing. 2.
Oh, yes.
Right? $5 a load.
Did you actually write that down?
I did. I was pissed. I was not happy. I was angry. And I had to write my feelings about it.
Fair
I
enough.
had to vent. It's a safe space. $10 on washing I spent. And then I put it in the dryer. And I take my clothes out of the dryer. They were nice and dry and they stunk of cigarette. I'm like, what the heck? What is happening? I'm pulling the clothes out into my basket. Not 1, but 2 cigarettes. 2 cigarettes came out of the bloody dryer. I'm like, are you serious? Can I say bloody?
If you want.
That's fine. I was fuming. Fuming. So the clothes stunk of cigarette. I said to Dom, I'm like, you need to... I couldn't do it. I'm like, you need to go to reception and tell them what happened. Get money back so I can rewash them again. So they were like, oh, that shouldn't have happened. I'll get maintenance to check it out. So they gave us the money back. I rewashed them and I actually got the eucalyptus stuff to really make it smell nice. And I was happy again. So my clothes were rewashed. Although I did waste all that time and effort. But yeah, alright. We did that. We also went to Richmond. My vent is done. We went to Richmond, which is like a little town. What's that? I don't know. Somewhere around Hobart. And it's like very olden looking. It's very cute. It's very nice. Pardon me. Did you like it?
Mm.
It was cute.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just another olden town, really.
Yeah.
There's so many olden towns, old established towns here.
Like from the
It was the
1800s or something.
60s, maybe. There's
Yeah.
a lot of dates in my mind. There was one town we came across. The oldest town I think we've come across is like 1820s. I can't remember where that was, but I've just seen so many buildings with, AD, 18, whatever. It's just, yeah. So a lot of heritage and historical buildings and sites. So
Yes. Thursday we just chilled. No, Friday we chilled. Saturday, the whole reason I really wanted to come to Hobart was Salamanca Market because I've heard so many things about it.
yeah, this is why I didn't mention it.
What?
Tried to eradicate it from my memory.
Come on, it wasn't that bad. It was
alright.
nice to go. We can say we've done it,
Yeah,
been there,
100%.
accomplished,
Mm.
lived to tell the tale. There are over 300 stalls at this market, and they shut off the whole Salamanca street. Place, whatever.
whatever
The
it's
street, the whole street shut.
Yeah.
And it's just market stalls galore. Now,
And we went there early.
we went there early as they opened,
As it
8:30.
8:30.
We got parking, thankfully, because when we were leaving, it was absolutely mad. It was madness.
It was madness the whole time we were there.
You know, literally unlocked the car. We're still walking towards the car or the van, and someone's seen their lights unlock, and it's like, "Oh, yep, indicate. I'm gonna go there." So that was just wild. There was a cruise ship docked as well, so there would have been people from the cruise ship, plus the usual tourists, plus the usual locals. It was insane. There was just
Thousands.
you were like sardines,
Thousands of people.
squished.
Thousands.
You know, and you wanted to look at this thing or whatever, or people would be walking in front of you and they'd just stop and they're looking this way, and it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
A lot of people in their own world,
Yeah.
and I just don't like big crowds and when
Um,
people just stop right there
in the middle, yeah.
right in
walkway.
front of you, no consideration for who's behind them. They're
Yeah.
just like, oh, let's
Yeah.
stop. It's
Yeah.
like, move towards the stall, person.
Look over there.
Anyway, whatever.
Anyway, I think it's a bit overrated. It was so expensive. Everything there was 3 times the price of what it should have been. You know?
Probably. I didn't really take notice because I was probably 10 minutes in. My anxiety was just like, get out of here. Seriously, I need to get out of here. That's what my brain was thinking at the time.
Yeah.
We just skimmed through. I think took us maybe half hour.
No, like, we stopped and looked at things, but then you look at the price tag, and I saw these really cute cheese knives in like a little in a board. It's like $65. I'm like, hang on a minute. What? Why is it so pricey? I don't understand. But anyway, put it back. Thanks for coming. There was, I think, I think I pointed it out to you. There was a strawberry stand, and it had a blackboard with $5 written like for strawberries, but you can tell it had been rubbed out, and they drew a 6, so it was $6. So they've obviously normally $5, but they've increased it to $6 for the market.
Probably. I don't know. As I said, I didn't really look much
Anyway,
at the prices. I just skimmed and
yeah.
was out of there.
But we've got a really nice sourdough donut, lemon curd. That was beautiful.
It was nice.
With a coffee. Spectacular.
Yep.
Thoroughly enjoyed visiting, but I don't think I'll visit again for Salamanca Market. Because even going early, I mean, you're still busy. Yeah.
Then my last gig there Saturday night,
Last gig.
and then Sunday we left for Mount Field. So we stayed at this campground, Lefterfield. Again, really big. Husband and wife, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure. Partners for sure, but yeah.
At least partners. But yeah, Adrian and Mal, well, their passion for live music is probably the strongest passion I've ever seen. Seriously, they absolutely love their live music. I managed to trade probably a week before, something like that.
Something.
Yeah, I think so, because it was in Port Arthur. I think, somebody told me about that place. I emailed them. I said, look, can we have 2 nights, please, to stay on your campground, caravan park? And could I play one of the nights? I play some live music for you. They said, yeah, we can trade 2 nights for live music. So we got there on the Sunday after Hobart, and after we went to National Park with 2 waterfalls. That was really nice, really cool. Quite grand, quite big.
Russell Falls,
Russell Falls and Horseshoe Falls, I think.
Something
Got
like
photos of those. Maybe I'll put them in here. But then what happened was, we went to Lefterfield that night on the Sunday night. I was meant to play the Monday night. But on the Sunday night, there was another musician who had just called up that day. And we...
Same thing, exchange accommodation for live music,
Yeah, we did become good friends, actually, and started talking about, gigging and all of that. And then I saw him a little bit later, just yesterday. But anyway, coming up. Then on the Monday night, I played, and then he played, and then I played, and then he played. We sort of took turns, and Adrian was really, really kind and actually paid us for performing. He didn't have to, but of course he did, and he also told the crowd, he sort of said, $5 nothing for you, but these guys are really good, and it's very rare that musicians of this greatness, I guess, come through. He said something like that, and a lot of people put money in our hats, in our cases, and that was really nice. It was really good. He sort of was one other that invited me to come play at a festival next year, so that might happen in February. But that place was probably my favourite place, I think, so far.
Like place to stay, or
place to stay.
Yeah, definitely.
Place to stay. It was very homely. It was the night I was playing. They came around. We had actually eaten an early dinner, but they actually came around with lamb burgers, offering us both one each. Really kind. Really sort of a youngish family. Maybe 10, 12, 14 sort of thing.
The kids.
The kids around there.
Yeah.
But geez, just really homely, really friendly. We get there and they both welcomed us, with open arms, pretty much, literally. We had a massive campfire both nights, Sunday and Monday night, and just drank and talked rubbish.
Yep, pretty much.
Laughed, sang. So it was good. Yeah. It was good. Really good.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed.
It was really good. Really vibe, just really friendly, really happy, really vibey, really
so chill.
Cluey, chill. We talked a lot about music, a lot about the music industry and, what to do or not to do, sort of thing. So it was helpful, it was insightful, it was just, something else. Seriously, it was such an experience. It was great. Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then from there, what does that take us to? Tuesday.
Strawn.
Strawn was such a waste of time. Anyway, we went to the west coast from there, from Lefterfield, which was sort of southwest. We went to the west coast. By this time, by the way, there were huge bushfires announced. Huge bushfires. Because the west of Tasmania, usually at this time, is wet and cold. They've gone through a really dry patch. Really hot and dry patch.
Even like roads shut down. Oh my goodness, so many more fires.
Huge roads.
Shivers.
Huge roads shut down. They finally came out. And anyway, we're on the west coast in Strawn. And all we did there was we saw these sand dunes, and that's about it. I mean, the park itself wasn't really that friendly, wasn't really that clean, I'd say, either.
Very dodgy.
Very dodgy. Yeah, just very dodgy vibes. And
like, we paid for an unpowered site. So on their website, they either had, self-contained or powered or something like that. So there wasn't an option for unpowered. So on the website, it also said self-sustained, you can still use all the amenities. So that's why we thought, okay, we'll book that in. We can still use their bathrooms, showers, kitchen, everything. No, you don't. So when Dom asked, you know, where are the toilets or whatever, she goes, you can use these toilets here at night.
One toilet.
One toilet.
One toilet. For the whole block.
In a hot box shed.
Hot box shed, yes.
It was so hot when we got there, and then we walked into the shed. It's like sauna. Anyway, there's a code to get into this shed. During the day it was shut. You needed the code. Nighttime, someone had it pried open with a brick. And it was freaky. It was so freaky in there. Like, you go in there at night, all the lights are off. You just think, oh my goodness, someone's going to jump out at me at any second now. And why is it pried open with a brick?
Because someone pried it open with a brick.
It's all open. Anyone could be in there. There's no gates on the campground.
Anyway, would not recommend that town. I would not be going again unless I got paid like $2,000.
We went, because it was hot, we even went to the beach thinking, oh yeah, maybe we can take a dip in the water. The water was brown. The beach water was brown.
Look, it was stained brown, but I'm pretty sure it was from the grass. This is a particular grass that stains the water brown.
Let's hope so. Anyway, we didn't touch it. But anyway, there was also a warning sign saying bacteria in the water. No. It's
tested.
Tested?
It's tested frequently.
That. Anyway, didn't want to risk it. Bit sketch. Drove 4 or 5 hours for that. Yeah.
Especially coming from, that Mountfield caravan place. It was literally light and day. It was just different, completely just opposite ends of the spectrum. Lucky we were just there for one night. So yeah, really lucky for that. We then went through the west coast. We did see bushfire smoke. We did see a lot of burnt land. But we made it to
Penguin. So we were actually meant to...
Oh yes, that's right.
This is the 11th, the 12th. So the 12th is my birthday. And we were meant to be in Cradle Mountain for my birthday. But there were some bushfires. I don't think they were close to where we were staying. But still, we didn't want to risk it. It's been so windy here, you know. Anything can happen with fire especially. So we didn't want to risk it. And thank goodness we didn't, because the next day when we woke up, it was...
There's a lot of smoke up there.
A lot of smoke. I think another fire had started as well. So it was... Good call. It was a good call.
Yeah, so we went up all the way from sort of the...
Strawn.
Yeah, like almost Midwest coast. All the way up north. All the way up. A lot of windy roads, a lot of mountains that we went through, but we made it. And then we got to Penguin, literally Penguin. They called the town Penguin. There is a big penguin there. And where did we stay? We did stay at the Domes, didn't we? We stayed on a farm.
That was your surprise birthday.
Yep.
Staycation thing for me, which you didn't have to do.
I know.
But thank you.
Indeed.
Yes, thank you.
But
beautiful.
then that led to tomorrow. I'm going back to that farm to play a
Live
gig
music,
for their lunch service. So it's funny how the universe works that way. It's intertwined with everything. So you know, I don't know. I just had this sort of. I had cancelled Cradle Mountain, you know, on the premise that, bushfires and all that.
Smoke.
I didn't want to risk, anything health related or any of that, with the bushfire smoke, of course. But we had cancelled that, and I sort of just had a gut feeling. I said, well, it's Dan's birthday, so you know what? I'll just check out last minute deals and all of that. And it turns out this farm. That was, how weird is this? It was the first week as well that this farm had been operational with the domes on the farm, for vacation sort of stays. So it was it was brand new when we got in there. I was the first one to use the barbecue. It was just crazy.
Yeah. It was so cute. I loved it. It was so nice.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
And then again, the owner likes live music, so he's got me on Sunday. Like, I'm just passing through, and I was like, "Hey, do you ever take live music?" He's like, "Oh, well, actually, we do Sunday lunches here, and I think we may almost be booked out." I was like, "Well, if you want me to play," oh yeah, he goes, "All right, yeah, all right." Okay, so good.
So that was really nice.
Happy with that?
They've got a beautiful barn. Huge. I don't even think you'll need a microphone. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't think you'll need a microphone.
Oh,
anyway,
have the
probably
speaker
will with
anyway.
everyone speaking. But, you know, the acoustics in there were wicked.
Really good.
So that was nice. There were a couple of workers there that were just so... I don't know, they were just like mates you've known for ages. Just chatting away and beautiful people.
Very hospitable, yeah.
Very good.
Very. We sort of drank too much that night.
You did?
Oh, I did, sorry. I did.
Anyway.
I was stumbling back
I
to
know,
cook the barbecue.
oh my goodness, you still have to cook the barbecue. I can't cook a barbecue to save my life.
Anyway.
But we got a barbecue pack.
We got a barbecue pack.
A couple of hamburgers.
Yeah.
I think it was pork and fennel.
Pork and fennel sausages, talage sausages.
It's like a red wine.
Red wine garlic sausages, I think.
And chorizos. Oh my god,
chorizos,
that was so good.
It was all literally from that farm. It was, it was paddock to plate, literally. Like, we saw the paddocks coming in from where the meat came from. So it doesn't get fresher than that. It was great. It was good. Really tasted nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we did that for the night.
Yeah.
Next day we checked out.
And we went to Stanley, didn't we?
We made our way to Stanley, yes. But we collected some sea glass.
Well, we did get some sea glass, from Penguin Beach.
They've apparently got a lot of sea glass there, and we're looking.
It's hard to spot.
It's very hard, but we found some. And I even collected some really pretty rocks that I'm going to shine up when we get home. They're so pretty. We drove to Stanley. Yeah,
Stanley was good. Sort of, it literally probably feels like the edge of the world. They've got this massive rock there, just
huge.
Massive. Apparently the heart of a really old volcano. So, there's also a chairlift, but we just didn't get the time, and we wanted to do it. Were we there this morning? Yeah, we were there this morning. We wanted to do it this morning, but it was raining. It was freezing cold. It was just
so windy.
It's interesting because they've just gone through a really hot, dry patch in the west, and now from today, let's say Saturday, from sort of yesterday started changing, but from today they've gone through a cold snap now, and the peak of the mountains are snowing.
So literally that helps the fires.
Yeah, so literally you've just had bushfires around some of these mountains, and now it's snowing. Really crazy, and it's summer. It's meant to be summer.
We got to 14 degrees today.
Yeah, 14 top. 14 Celsius.
I'm in an hoodie in summer. Who would have thought?
And I didn't really pack. This is the heaviest sort of jacket I've got. So anyway, it's it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But now we are in Ulverston for a couple of nights, and I've got my gig tomorrow at that farm again. So now, really quickly, because the battery's on 8%, and I don't really want to change it, so let's be quick about it. What did I say later?
Is 4 weeks enough?
4 weeks in Tassie? I'd say no. I'd say probably 6 to 8 weeks.
You reckon 6 to 8? I was going to say 5 to 6, yeah.
I'd say 6 to 8 weeks. We did skip a lot. I hate when I do that. I broke the pen.
Did you just break my pen? You broke my pen. I need that to clip onto my diary.
Alright, you can take this one. Relax. Yeah, take my one.
Oh my goodness.
What? How could you? Anyway.
It's on camera too.
I could probably do easily another month here, and do all the stuff that we didn't. And and at least we could chill but go sightseeing as well. I would have liked to go to the northwest edge of the world and Nelson's Bay, I think it's called. We are going to do the caves, I think, hopefully on Monday, but just a little bit more buffer time would have been nice.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I think honestly 6 to 8 weeks probably in Tassie would be good.
But in all honesty, I think we spent too much time in Hobart. Like, I get you had the gigs, but if you didn't have gigs, I think we spent too much time.
Yeah, true. There wasn't really much
We
else
didn't do
to
much.
see. No, it wasn't much else.
We just did Mount Wellington and that's it.
Yeah,
And
pretty
Salamanca.
much. Yeah.
I mean, one whole day we just spent vegging out at the campsite.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Well,
that's fine.
we needed to do that.
Yes.
And I met this musician on the road. His name is Drew.
Blundell, yeah.
Yeah, Drew Blundell.
Yeah.
And yeah, really nice guy. He was telling me about, he's been on the road gigging for 11 years now. 11 years he's been gigging on the road in Australia. And yeah, he was saying there's plenty of work out there. Plenty of work. In fact, I think a couple of years back, I think it was, he did something like 280 shows.
Crazy.
Which is a lot. So yeah, I mean, it's good to know that there is a lot of live music out there in Australia, and perhaps, I don't know, perhaps our life on the road is just beginning. I don't know.
It's funny, when we got to Strawn, we're driving through the campsite to get to our site, and Dom's like,
Stanley.
Hey.
We were at Stanley. 2 days ago.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was Stanley.
Not Strawn.
We're in Stanley.
Stanley.
And we're driving through, and Dom's like, hey, that's Drew. Because he's got his van with his name on it.
He's got, Drew Blundell music
on his van.
So you can't miss him.
Yeah.
You can't miss it.
So Dom's messaged him, how you going? We've just seen your van. So we went over and had a couple of drinks with him.
Yeah, we just talked for a couple hours.
Chilled.
It's good.
Yeah.
So he might give me some gigs when we're up north as well in Australia in June.
Keep in contact.
Yeah, definitely keep in contact. And yeah.
How the world works, huh?
Yeah,
crazy.
It's just crazy. It's crazy. I've learnt a lot.
Crossed
and
paths with him, yeah.
I've crossed a lot of really handy, really good connections and parts made just in the last month here in Tassie. Just crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's good.
That'll be the end of the episode because the battery's about to die, and honestly, I'm not sure where my other battery is and whether or not it's charged. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. And vlog's coming out on most likely Tuesday, but we'll be on the Spirit of Tassie on Tuesdays, so hopefully we can upload it by then.
Oh, shivers, true. Okay. Yep. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, Wednesday.
Yeah, it might be that way. Anyway, bye for now.
Bye.